Alright, we'll see if my computer explodes or not today. Hello. I am streaming. I'm streaming using one of the most complicated setups I've ever done. Oh yeah. Gotta get them jams in. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Colosseum, which is a fantabulous game. On the GameCube. And I actually have hooked up my Nintendo GameCube into my computer using an AV to HDMI upscaler, connecting that to my capture device and connecting that capture device to my computer. Now, the software that my capture device uses, it only allows one. Hold on, I gotta test to see if this is too loud. This game is so loud. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I will test it soon. Don't you worry, please. It is quieter in here than it is in my ears, so that's good. So as long as I do this, it's fine. Anyway, I actually have to capture. If I link the capture device straight to OBS, I can't hear it, so I have to capture it. I have to set it up with a different software that lets me hear it, and then capture that software with my OBS. So it is a monster. I actually also need to see. Okay, yeah, it did update my stream info. Hooray! Okay, cool. Let me post my little I am live thingy madoodles. And Hunter added me to the. Yeah, it's automatic. Hooray! Da 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 da. Okay, I think that's. So there's some pretty severe letterboxing going on, so let me see if I can adjust that actually. Give us some more oh god. We got some rad tunes going on. Yeah, I think we got it. Here it is. Here we go. And also, just to make sure, I would take a picture of it, but this introduction to the stream has gone on for way too long as it is. But I am definitely playing on an actual GameCube controller with an actual GameCube. It is a mess to my left over there. Oh boy. But yeah, no, this is Colosseum. It is one of my favorite games as a kid. Oh god, I have to be watching this other screen. Hold on. It's gonna be very difficult for me to keep an eye on the stream. Let me pull it up on my phone. Stream manager, baby. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, the input lag is not great. I'll have to figure that out later. It is good enough, and it's a turn-based game. You might see me walk into a fair few walls. But that's okay. It's okay. We'll get through it. My name Just to, so right, 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 down, right, A. Yeah. Just to show off some of the fabulous input lag here. Cheeky. Oh god. Yeah, there'll just be a lot of this where there's just, some fine motor skills getting delayed. You know what? It's immersive. It it properly emulates the delay between my brain and a conscious thought. So it's fine. It works. But if you've never played this game, the game begins with your character committing terrorism. But it's okay because they're bad guys and they're also bald. Has one of the coolest protagonists with the creepiest smile. And I don't know, this game was just very different, and it's just kind of it went the way of a lot of other GameCube games in that it became beloved, but at the time it didn't do very well. And this game is not perfect, but there's a lot of, shall we say, things to criticize about it. But I think it's a really cool concept. The concept actually was popular enough to be retrofitted into modern games. Shadow Pokemon show up in Pokemon Go very frequently. Oh god, the input delay. Oh dear. Let me see if there's a way I can maybe help that for myself, because this is gonna be it's gonna be rough if we can't get it going. Oh, it thinks it's an Xbox? Who is that? Is there... Is that why it's struggling? Sorry, hold on. Tick. Uh-oh, what the heck is this? Okay. I did not mean to do that. Nope, it's just gonna be rough. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go. There actually might be something I can do for that. Let me see. Because it's definitely because I do this. Oh, I broke it. That's what happens when I do that. Okay, how about that? It's still significant. Because realistically, the problem is of how many hoops we're having to jump through. Hold on. Let me just do a little doodly-doo. Do. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Oh. I might have just been a bit of a goof. Oh, hello, Saruni. Okay, wait. Can it still exist if I do this? Yes. Okay. I'm just dumb. That's what happened. I see. I see what happened. Hold on. I'm just a goober. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where's this cable? Because I have a monitor I could have been plugging this into this whole time. I just didn't realize. Or do I have a monitor I can plug this into? Yeah. Whoa. I do. I just need to find it. I have a cable for this. I think it's this one? Yeah. I think it's this one. Or do I just need this piece? I think I just need this piece of this cable. I have the rest of it. Shove that back in there. Got this cable now. I will be right back again. Just watching the model freak out a little bit in the background. I've almost got it. I have too many of these freaking cables. I think I need this one. Depends on what this connects to. Hello? Yeah. Okay. 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 So, yeah. Just need to plug this sucker in, hope nothing breaks. Wait, is this input or output? This is output, yes. So plug this in. for haha. Okay. Oh. After 15 minutes, we're gonna play the game. How's that sound? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yep. I can now play the game. All right. So we got some scruggly looking fellows driving away because they just ate at this restaurant, which is also a locomotive. I really enjoy the ore region, I think it's called. I think it's funny because I think this is a region that was based on America before Gen 5, because I think Gen 5 was too, right? But so it's just like a wasteland that's like totally lawless. Authorities have made a stunning announcement. Yeah, so Team Snaggin is the bad guy team, and they, like Team Rocket, are abductors of Pokemans. But the explosion that our boy, our little JRPG man over here, made them discover it. So we gotta talk to Pink Hair McGee over here. I am a Pokemon trainer, yes. You can't read it, so I'll read it to you. He says, "Heh, I can tell, and you're good. I can see it in your eyes." Maybe, what if I just... I feel like most of the dialogue is going to be over there. So if I go over to my little... Ooh. Not that. This. I go yoink. Just move myself over there. I take chat. I move it over nya. And I take this. And I move this over there. And I do this. Haha. There we go. Now you can read it. Hold on. Hello, Daggerpug. How are you? I've been fighting with this, but I almost got it. I flipped horizontal. So now when I look towards the game, I'm looking towards the game. There we go. Wait, I didn't hit transition. Boop. There we go. Okay, now we're good. If the opportunity ever rises, he wants to fight us. Well, what a nerd. He says he can't beat us, but he wants to fight us anyway. See ya. Eating lunch and playing Apex with a friend. I've never played Apex Legends, but I've played Overwatch. Oh, here he is. And his name is Willy. How unfortunate for you. Cherish this name. It's the only normal name in the entire game. Yeah, we'll fight him. So here's a couple more things that makes Pokemon Coliseum rather interesting compared to other Pokemon games. First of all, the music is great, but also every single battle is a double battle, and we start the game at level 25 and 26, so with an Umbreon and an Espeon, which I think is really cool. I think it would be very neat if Pokemon made more games that were like, you begin the game as an established trainer. I understand why they don't, because every game is meant to like be able to be your first Pokemon game, but I feel like they could do it. They could have similar tutorial stuff, but just like skip the first 20 levels. So we're just gonna double up. So at this stage, neither Pokemon can one-shot without a crit, unless, never mind, I'm wrong. That might have been a high roll. I might still be right, but whatever. In general, though, some of the tougher Pokemon, it's rough to one-shot them, even with confusion. So just guaranteeing that one target isn't going to be able to attack you is usually pretty good. Dun, dun. Oh, I shouldn't sing along to the music because you guys are getting a very slightly delayed. Because because of the way this recording setup is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to confuse you. I do really like the music in this game, though. We've defeated Willy. I am kind of trying to skip through a lot of this beginning stuff because I want to get to the good stuff. I want to get to the shadow Pokemans. All right, bye. Look at this world map. Look at this GameCube era world map. We're going to Phoenix City. Yeah, the most dangerous looking motorcycle of all time. Oh, there's our boys. Being inconspicuous. It says to get a grip, it won't stop squirming though. Uh-oh. I guess they're kidnappers. This is my favorite bit. They just fucking drop it. It's like they establish it as a squirming, kidnapped human being, and they're just like, bop. And now we fight Shady Guy Folly. The names will only get weirder from here on out. But he's got little Whismers. I love their little mouths because they never stop moving. They're just like, mummy, 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 mummy. Boop, 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 boop. Constantly, forever. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. Espeon is just real strong for this area. So this is a Gen 3 game. So we will see Pokemons from first 3 gens. But it also means all the mechanics are Gen 3 era. So, Umbreon's dark attacks are all special. And etc. I was gonna say, I keep trying to think of what I was gonna say before, but it's gone. It's gone forever. I don't know what I was gonna say. So I guess I'll just talk about the game instead. The GameCube. You took up my Whismer, you're no ordinary trainer. Yeah, they're talking about the kidnapping victim, blah, blah, blah. You dingbat. I did skip over it, but the Folly's partner is like, we're not burglars, we're kidnappers, get it right. Alright, we gotta, whoop, 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 there we go. Undo the knot, I guess. This game would be a lot better without this character in it, but okay. The GameCube was the very first console that I ever bought with my own money. So it was the very first console I ever owned that was like mine and not like the family's console. Like we had an N64 and a PS2 before this, but like this, the GameCube was my GameCube. And all the games on the GameCube were my GameCube games. And it came with Pikmin and I think Kirby's Air Ride when I bought it from GameStop. Your name's Shiki. I am. I always just go with Rui. It's a fine name. I don't really care enough about this character to think of anything. But Coliseum, I can't remember when I got Coliseum. I got Coliseum pretty quick. And I remember playing through it, and I spent a lot of time on it. And the later fights gave me significant amounts of trouble. But yeah, no, I played the heck out of this game. I to this day, I have never played XD, the sequel. Because I just never owned it. And nowadays, if you want to go back and buy like GameCube games, they're so freaking expensive. Yeah, we'll escort you, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. We gotta go to the mayor's house so she can report that she was kidnapped. No cast form. Ha wah 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 wah. Me too. I very much enjoy the music. I'm actually gonna turn it up for you guys a little bit. Maybe like there. Because the game gets loud, so I don't want it to overpower anything, but it's good music. Oh boy. The most like, I wonder if this is a bad guy. his super skin tight purple top and his boots that go up to his crotch. All right, bye. Yeah, I played the heck out of this game. It's tricky. Later fights get a little tricky. And if you go for like 100%, it is quite a grind. There are things that you can do to make it a little easier, but and there's also a glitch in this game that I will probably do just for the sake of saving time for stream. I don't use it when I'm playing casually, but for the sake of not replaying certain parts over and over again due to catch rates, I will probably be utilizing the glitch. Welcome to FedEx City, blah 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 blah. I'm a big man. What would I do for a pretty young lady? That's a little weird. She saw it, she says. Yo, stop talking. I just blew up a building. Please stop talking. I want to get to the good part. Hey there, I am new here and read your bio. What would your pronouns be so I don't mess up? Thank you. My pronouns are she, her. Thank you for asking and welcome. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the couch. We're playing games on the couch. I'm playing Pokemons. I love this game. I was talking about a little bit ago that I played the heck out of it as a kid, and I actually went back later, like a few years after I got it, to like fully complete it, because when I first played through it, I did not do 100%. I will probably be going for it. I don't know if I'll take the time to purify every single one, but I'll try and catch every single one, I think. Never played Pokemon Coliseum even though I owned it. I love Gale of Darkness. I have heard nothing but good things about Gale of Darkness. Like, the major complaint everybody has with it is like, oh, the protagonist isn't as cool, but like, that's like the only thing I've heard, really. Like, people that liked Coliseum have told me very, very good things about Gale of Darkness, and I really want to play it. I don't own it though. I need to save up because like it's so expensive now. But I've had this game since I've been a kid, and I'm actually playing it on my real life GameCube. Took the first like 12 minutes. The first like 12 minutes of the stream were just me hecking around with it, trying to get it to work. But I got it working. We're good. I am playing on my clicky clacky GameCube controller. I didn't read what he said. I think I just have to leave. I think he said to check out the Coliseum. I think that's what's next. But yeah, if you've played Gale of Darkness, the story of this game is... It's pretty much that, but like... There's like less. It was the very first foray into the idea of like shadow Pokemon. So like there isn't like Gale of Darkness has like this Shadow Lugia that's like looks different and it's like the big baddie, right? That was an evolution on this game who doesn't really have anything like that. It just kind of has Cypher, looks similar, and it actually has the sequel revisits I think every single area in this game. With the exception of maybe one, maybe two. I don't know if you go to the Under in Gale of Darkness. But yeah, Phoenix City, the Outskirts Stand, Realgum Tower, the Battle Mountain, and Pyrite, and Agate Village. All of them are from this game. We finally found you. Oh yeah, so this is where you learn, and this is why the protagonist of Colosseum is so freaking cool compared to the protagonist of XD. The protagonist of Colosseum is actually a former member of Team Snaggin. He was their best snagger, and he blew up their base in the intro cutscene of the game and stole the snag machine. Just to, I don't know, like, we don't know what his motivations were. I assume he's just like, screw these guys in particular, I'm taking it. Like, my headcanon is just that he's just here to just really mess stuff up just because he can, and that's the only reason he goes after, like, Cypher. Are they Team Snaggin? Traitor, you mean? Oh my goodness. He's from Team Snaggin. No ordinary member. He's the best at snagging Pokemon without fail. Yes, it's absolutely true. So this game is like the closest official Pokemon game you get to like playing as a bad guy. Do you really have something like that? It's the device attached to my arm. I also think the snag machine looks cooler in this game, but again, that's just kind of an aesthetic thing. Because it's like a weird robot hand in XD, right? This one's like a gauntlet. You blabbermouth. Yeah, Team Snaggin has a very bad habit of just explaining everything about their evil stuff. Which I guess, I mean, for this it makes sense, like, we as the player are supposed to know this already, because the character is, like, stole this device specifically for that. Oh, they want to fight me for it. Wacken, Waken, I don't know. The names get less and less coherent as we go, so get ready for that. I think you start with an Eevee in XD, right? Which is like a reference to you starting with the pair of evolutions in this game. The names get pretty wild. I'm trying to think of some off the top of my head. They're just so nonsense. I think like Tislar is one of them, and I don't know. They're all so goofy. Willy at the very beginning is like the one person in the entire region with a normal name. I'm just trying to speed through to get to the first Shadow Pokemon bit. We don't have any Pokeballs yet because nobody... So it's funny, the lore of the game is that in this region, there are no wild Pokemon. Wild Pokemon, it is too hostile an environment. There are no wild Pokemon in all of the entire region. Any Pokemon you see attached to any trainer had to be like shipped in, like imported. So nobody sells Pokeballs either, because like, what's the point? So it's like a little mini like story beat to try and find somebody that can sell Pokeballs, because like there's nobody that there's no reason for anybody to have them. Well, what do you know? You're from Team Snaggin, former Team Snaggin. Yes, I did blow up their base of operations in the desert. That was me. We should go shopping for Pokeballs. Well, there are none, but even if you know where they are, you are not allowed to go there, because this game has some weird triggers. So you need to talk to a specific person. I forget who. It's my how. I mean... I think they're upstairs, or is it this lady? haven't seen anything sold in this town. Yeah, okay. Outskirts stand. So you need to talk to this lady, not the person at the store. You need to talk to that lady specifically. Otherwise, you will not be able to buy Pokeballs. It is a little bit goofy, but whatever. That's GameCube for you, baby. Yeah, I think XD was built on the same exact engine. So like, I think they maybe updated the player models a little bit, but like, or like the character models a little bit. But I think for the most part, it's kind of like attached to the same underlying. Can travel some more, pick up supplies. She does not ask this if you don't talk to that lady in Fennec. Pokeballs, yes, gimme. They're a bit dusty, but perfectly usable. He gives us some for free. And despite the fact that there's no reason to have Pokeballs, and Team Snaggin is apparently a known quantity, which would be maybe the only reason to have Pokeballs, he does not look into it, does not ask our business, which is good enough for me. Yes, we are going to buy a single Great Ball, because I am going to do the glitch, specifically just to save some time for streaming purposes. Alright. Now we go back to Fennec, I think. And either someone just talks to us right away or we go to the mayor's office, I forget. Oh, yeah, someone talks to us. Something terrible is happening. Whole lot of scary men took off in the truck earlier. Oh, yeah. So this guy wasn't here before because he was helping untie the bag, but he just jogs around with his little cast form buddy. That's what he does all day, every day. It's very cute. We gotta go to the mayor, I think. There are definitely some Telltale fetch questy RPG stuff. Oh, the best character, Mirror B, but with only one R, so it's like Myror B. He's the one that took the girl with us, or took the girl from us, rather. Look at this absolute Chad. Frightfully pathetic, bested by these darlings. Didn't you say your name was Shiki or something? It is. We're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. She's not my friend, and you are about to see the only reason I bother keeping her around. Won't do it all. Blah blah blah. Don't like pain like most people. I like how inclusive Mirabi is. Like, I get, some people like pain. Most people don't, but some people do. Shall make my return to Pyrite now. Do you remember that I'll be waiting for you to return with the little lady? Won't accept failure from you again. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this up. That is Mirabee's theme. We will hear that a lot more later. Last time you caught me off guard, it's not gonna happen again. You say so, buddy. Now we know he's a Mirabee peon. And he's got a Lotad now. I think there's an Easter egg for this battle music. Because I think you can fight Willy in XD, and he's the only character in the in XD who has this battle music specifically, which I think is a cute little Easter egg. Do. Yum. Ooh, a crit. I'll take that. I'm okay with anything that speeds up some of these fights. Some of the dungeons in this game just have an absurd number of fights in them. Bum bum. Wait. So he had 2 Whismer and he just gave one up and traded it in for a Lotad? Why not just keep the both Whismer and then use the Lotad also? I'm not gonna end up like Folly. Okay, so here is the first fight that we gotta pay attention. Not to these first two. These first two can do whatever. But we're about to encounter the core mechanic of Pokemon Colosseum, namely the Shadow Pokemon. But we gotta deal with these guys first, so we're just gonna kind of bop them around a little bit. How dare you have a level 25 Spinarak? Do they evolve before 25? I feel like they do, right? I actually don't know. Gen 2 is probably the biggest gap of knowledge for me. Oh, here we go. It's that one, that Pokemon. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something. It also tries to punch me in the gut. There's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys. So this is the mechanic. Rui is the MacGuffin that is required for some reason to see Shadow Pokemon. But most fights in the game, if you miss the Shadow Pokemon, there isn't a good way to get another crack at it until like basically post game. So while I don't think any of them are truly ever like 100% guaranteed missed. If you're gonna try and actually complete the game, you should probably grab all of them in one go. And this is the first one. It is a Makuhita. Oh god. Welp, there he goes. Bye. Oh shit, I can't do the glitch because I don't have... Uh-oh. Ooh, I didn't think about that. This is gonna be a little bit awkward. Let me think here. Do I have a revive actually? No. Okay. I might as well just yeet the Great Ball in. Why not? So I'll show off the glitch later. I didn't expect to get one shot. There also really wasn't a whole lot of anything I could do about it. It worked out. Okay, we're good. So we caught Makuhita. Unfortunately, Rui will not allow us to throw Pokeballs at anything but Shadow Pokemon. So we can only catch the Shadow Pokemon. But once we get to the next town, there is a whole bunch right in a row that we can get. You snagged my Pokemon. You're not supposed to be impressed. Alright, get out of here, you crazy kids. Alright, we got Makuhita. You snagged the Pokemon. I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get them all back from the bad guys. So that is basically the plot. Everything else that happens to us just sort of happens to us. I'm gonna go heal my Umbreon real quick. But the whole impetus for the story is like, okay, there are now Shadow Pokemon. I'm gonna go take them all. And I'll do a quick little overview of Shadow Pokemon and what they do. So, Makuhita is a Shadow Pokemon, and you can see it has a heart gauge. Kind of duck out of the way a little bit. Heart gauge. Right now it is completely full of purple. Every time we throw it out in battle, or it can enter this state called hyper mode. And if you call it out of hyper mode, it will take a chunk out. And as the bar lowers, it will gradually learn more moves, because right now it has only one move, which is Shadow Rush, which is the only shadow move in the game. It has no type, so it is completely unaffected by immunities, weaknesses, or defenses. It is physical, so it does apply attack and defense, I think. And it is basically takedown, so it does do recoil damage. Hold on, I think my dog is getting something. Okay. So many things getting in the way today. My dog was getting into something. I had to chew him out a little bit. So, Shadow Rush. It's the only move any Shadow Pokemon knows at the top of the when you catch them. As you lower their heart gauge, they will regain 3 other moves. But only when you purify them will they forget Shadow Rush and learn their 4th move. Also, they will not level up while they are Shadow, but they will accrue experience. So once they are purified, they gain all of that experience all at once. And I think that's it. I think that's kind of like the thing. So that being said, we will start working on this one's heart right away, because I do want to catch them all and purify as many as I can on the way. I don't know how much grinding I'll do for that, honestly, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just kind of checking around to see if I forgot anything. Ugh, stairs. Stairs wear me out, man. There's the red one. Where's the blue one? I guess we'll just talk to the red one, right? Oh, blue one is probably south. You can take me in a battle. I do have this idea I could take you in a battle. Mystery Troop Rosso. Wah, my cat. He has a Quilava. Green one has a Bayleaf, and the blue one has a Croconaw. Ugh. You will fight all 3 at some point, but which one you fight first is determined by which exit you try to go out of. And I chose the red one because I found the red one. So you can see there's a little chip out of Makuhita's purple gauge where his experience bar should be. That's because I threw him out in battle. We'll go ahead and Shadow Rush and then just kill this Grimer. Farewell, Grimer. Goodbye. Alright, now we can demonstrate... Oh, spoink. We can demonstrate Shadow Rush. Never mind, we can't because he dug a hole. He's slower than Quilava, so I'll just have him... I'll actually have Espeon Reflect so that dig doesn't do much. There's dig. Bam! Ouch. Torment. I'm glad I used Reflect then. Oh, I guess it wasn't to me. Oh wait, no, Torment is the one where you can't use the same move twice. That is diabolical on a Shadow Pokemon. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, well, I guess I have to immediately swap him out. I believe Torment makes it so that you cannot use the same move twice in a row, but since Makuhita only has one move, he would just be forced to use Struggle. Or just not attack. I don't know what the mechanic would be for this game in particular. Okay, we're at the point where I probably don't want... Ah, I didn't buy another Great Ball. I guess I couldn't. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. I did not prepare. Because Shadow Rush does recoil, I don't really want to attack him that much. We'll just see what a Pokeball does. We'll just eat one in, and we'll just see what it does. Or wait, we'll use him to bite Spoink, and then we'll use Espeon to throw a Pokeball in. I forgot we used our Great Ball already. Yoink. I love that it turns into like a hand that like grabs it. Never punished. I am never punished for my inability to plan. Alright, we got a Quilava now. That makes sense. Probably doesn't want to get bitten over and over again. Alright. Let's finish this battle up real quick. Goodbye, Spoink. Thank you for the Quilava, sir. I love Typhlosion. I love Hisuian Typhlosion. He's so cute. You're tough, Trudley, and Folly can't be blamed for losing. Yes, Rosso, Trudley, and Folly. What a gang. What was that strange Pokemon? It's Pokemon we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing shut the jaws of its heart. You didn't. I did. No, that's not gonna help you anything. Yeah. Whatever. Oh yeah, so wait, okay, so you just so happened to hear about this exact phenomenon. Okay, cool, yep. Oh no, I believe you. Do all three of them leave if you beat one? I never actually checked. I never knew that the red and blue guy were even here as a kid. I always went this way. Okay, yeah, they're all gone. Yeah, I always went out this way, so I thought Bayleaf was like the scripted one. I didn't realize for a long time that you could get either of the other two. We are going to go to the outskirts stand first, because I need to replace my Great Ball. And we are also going to be very aggressive with our Shadow Pokemon Heart thing. So we're going to lead with double Shadow Pokemon, which is not ideal for strategy because you only have access to one move, but that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're gonna buy one more Great Ball. Thank you, sir. Farewell. Goodbye. And hopefully next time I can actually show off the glitch. The catch rates in this game actually aren't that bad until later. Because I think they're just 1-to-1 what they would be in the main games. They didn't take into account the full evolutions or the, the levels that Pokemon would be. This is literally just here to tease you for later, but you have to go here first before this shows up on the map. That's where Real Camp Tower is gonna be. For those of you that have played XD Gale of Darkness, available now on the Nintendo GameCube. Mr. Johnson, keep telling you, don't know nothing. I believe you. Wouldn't think about lying to you. I'm an upstanding gentleman. So this and his chief are the two sole members of the entire police force in the entire region, as far as I'm aware. They are the only two people in the entire country. Of course I got a thing to tell you. Yeah, this is your typical shady town. I am gonna heal first before I talk to anybody. It costs money to heal here, but I might get, they might trigger a battle if I go past the square to get to the Coliseum to heal. So I'll just do this. There we go. Okay, now let us go. Pyrite has the best music. Get out of the way, Rui, please. Okay, thank you. I don't know if we can get Kale's shadow Pokemon yet, or if we have to do the Coliseum thing. What are you, tourists? Get lost and quick. Okay, yeah, we have to do that later. He has a very cute shadow Pokemon. Here we go. This is the square that I saw that strange Pokemon. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh. I tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those two creeps grabbed me. I love how they went so far as to kidnap her because she knew about shadow Pokemon, and now we've had 3 members of the bad guy team be like, yeah, they're shadow Pokemon. Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines by closing the door to their hearts. Okay, bye. Like, I don't understand them. I think she can fight. Quite the hottie. Oh, she likes our body. Why don't you lose that wallflower and come be my sweetie? Ooh, she's coming on pretty hard. What about making me a wallflower? She's all serious, uncool. Aw, we're not her type. Lame. Be a man and stomp her down. This is the longest pre-battle dialogue. Chaser Emok. Emok. You know. Like a name. Alright, so we're leading with double shadow Pokemon, which will make this battle longer, significantly, I think. But, we are kind of trying to bum rush here. There we go. We're trying to bum rush specifically the doors to their hearts. You know what? I might do... Gross. Yep, they're both in hyper mode. Okay, so here's what hyper mode does. Hyper mode gives them a chance to disobey orders. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Gives them a chance to disobey orders, as well as increases the crit rate of Shadow Rush. But you can also call them out of it, which takes a big chunk out of their Shadow Gauge. But it does take their turn. So what I might do is I might swap in Espeon and just compromise on speed of battles versus speed of heart change. By having one Pokemon kill everything and the other Pokemon just get into, you know, hyper mode all over and over again. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Slowly learning what might be a better viewing experience. And who knows, if we're planning on like using a Pokemon on our team or something, I might grind down the heart gauge off screen or something, like in between streams, because there's no way in heckaroni that I'm gonna be beating this game in one go. Using Shadow Rush has a much higher likelihood of getting them into hyper mode than anything else does. So using it over and over again, I've found honestly that like hyper mode tends to chain. So you get into hyper mode, you call, you get into hyper mode, you call, you get into hyper mode, you call. Like it's just like over and over and over and over again. I don't know what the like programming of it is. I don't know what the actual chance is, but it feels like all but guaranteed sometimes. Oh, here's a fun fact. Oh yeah, see, we got a move back. It's focus energy. Nice. So if a Pokemon's asleep in this game, you can just call them and they'll wake up. Ta-da! So sleep ends up being like the worst, like the weakest status condition for you to get, but enemy teams never use call, so you never have to worry about it. You got all serious. Pouty pouty pout. Alright, I am gonna swap. What kind of man battles a frail girl? Gonna win the hearts of girls that way. Yeah, she does not have a shadow Pokemon, but that's okay. We'll work on Quilava, because I think Quilava's cooler. Sorry, Makuhita. Alright, so there are 5 repeatable battles in this square, and every single one of them has a shadow Pokemon. So here we go. This is Duel Square. And crying kids know they'd better shut up. What dialogue? Yes, I will have a battle with you. Some of them asks and some of them don't, I think. Right or Nover. Right on over, I guess. Noctowl and Lediba. We got Espeon and Quilava. And we've got a shadow Pokemon in the room. It is the Noctowl. Alright, yeah, we'll just use Confusion and Shadow Rush the Lediba. Hopefully we'll get into Hyper Mode, because I want the gauge down as fast as possible. So Noctowl is a pretty strong Pokemon, all things considered. So while we're trying to catch it, it could very well start messing us up. Use Wingull. Depending on who this hits. Okay. Alright. Nighty night, Quilava. I might honestly just blast the Wingull to try and get this to be a 2-on-1, so I'm not just taking hits for free while I'm trying to whittle the Noctowl to catch range. The nice thing about these these fights in particular, if you do mess it up, you can just immediately refight them all. So these are some of the few fights in the game that are like very low stakes. Ow. We'll do Return and Shadow Rush. It should survive this. Unless we get a double crit. Alright. Honestly, it might have survived it even with a double crit. There's Hyper Mode. Hypnosis. Why you gotta land Hypnosis so often, man? It's a 60% accuracy move. Sarah just futzing with the audio. Alright, we'll call both of them. This should unlock a move for Quilava. We'll see what move. I think it's Smokescreen. Usually the first move you unlock is a non-damaging move. So that you keep tell me you land 3 in a row. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Nonsense. It's usually a non-damaging move so that you keep using Shadow Rush and keep going into hyper mode. Because it wants to give you time to learn that mechanic. We can probably start throwing balls at this point. Okay, so now I finally get to show off the thing. So, if you throw a Pokeball on the first turn, and then during the second turn, you... What's the button to swap? Yeah. So you swap positions, it will throw the ball, but since the item has moved, it will decrement it. The way the code works is it decrements the type from the position. So it will take away, it will -1 Great Ball from position 2 in the ball bag. And since there are no Great Balls to decrement, it decrements and nothing happens. So you keep the Great Ball in position 1. So it's a very funny little glitch. We will go ahead and just lob a Smokescreen. I don't want recoil to kill me. And I want Hypnosis to start freaking missing. Aw, okay. A Patooey. The little whoop. Alright. Here's Shadow Rush, and he missed, haha. Lame-o. Alright, yep, we'll just keep on throwing balls. And we'll just boink, boink. I could probably Shadow Rush him, but nah. I'm not really worried about running out of Pokeballs, as you know, haha. Dang. So it is Pokemon like Noctowl that kind of show off the roughness of the catch rate in some instances, because it's a level 30 fully evolved Noctowl. Oh, here we go. Is Quilava dead? Nope, it went into the wrong Pokemon slot. And that recoil is kind of why I'm playing it so safe. Because I'm worried about knocking it into dead by recoil range. Failing the catch and then have it kill itself on Shadow Rush. So we are gonna go ahead and just keep lobbing Great Balls. Dang it! Come on, just stay in the ball. Come on, Noctowl. Come on. Come on, you know you want to stay in the Pokeball. I will win this war of attrition. What was his name? Nover? I will win this war of attrition, Nover. Like, I have to wonder what these people are thinking as I'm just, like, continuously trying to fucking steal their Pokemon. Like, you have to imagine someone's just like every time I throw this ball at his Pokemon, he's like, what the fuck? What? You can't do that. That's messed up. Every time it fails, like, he has to be considering, like, do I just, like, try to run away from this freak? But he doesn't, and I stole his guy. And he just watched that happen. Like, imagine if you had, like, your favoriteest Pokemon in the whole world, and someone just rolled up and just like, mid-battle, just started hucking balls at it. I like your style, he says. Town's hiding a big secret. Oh, do you think? Do you perhaps think so? I think I can go to the Coliseum and just heal for free at this point. I'll have to listen back and see how bad that delay is. Oh boy. Actually, I think I'm listening to the delay. I just realized. So I've been talking crazy this whole time. Oops. So I've been in perfect sync with the delay. Because I'm watching it on a different monitor that is not playing any sound. And I'm listening only to my computer, which has the delay on it. I have figured out the math. We are A-O good. All right, let's keep going on this train. Oh, I imagine this is like the rich girl anime laugh with the back laughing into the back of the hand, you know, the oh. Demonstration of my Pokemon's moves. I will demonstrate my ability to steal the fuck out of your Pokemon. If that counts. Street performer Diogo. It's almost a name. It's close. This one has a very good shadow Pokemon in it, a very cute one, a very adorable one. I love it a lot. Espeon and Quilava, best friends forever. It is the Flaffy. This street does have like just really good ones. I think we will just double up into the Shroomish to get rid of it, make it a 2v1. Or get into hyper mode, I don't know. Let's see. Nope, no hyper mode. So theoretically, the optimal strat for the unlocking hearts is to just swap through every Pokemon in your party to throw them, because they get a chunk out every time they are like thrown out into battle. So you could just swap back and forth forever, but that is so boring. And since we don't even have the ability to, it can survive a Shadow Rush return combo, I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because return is physical. Yeah, that's right. I could probably survive one more of those. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so tired. Since we don't even have the ability to purify Pokemon yet, like there's really no point in min-maxing that hard. Alright, now we just have to hope it does not Shadow Rush and kill itself. Cool. I think in Gale of Darkness there's a lot more Shadow moves that do different stuff, but in this game Shadow Rush is the only one. I am gonna steal your Flaffy. Steal your Flaffy. Again, I would be royally pissed if someone stole my Flaffy. I will go ahead and swap out. So if I fail the catch, I'll get a little boost on Makuhita. Might as well. Don't plan on attacking it or anything. I need to waste the turn. Infinity Great Balls. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, we got it. You get POV, you get given a Pokemon, told it's super powerful. You go to the dual square to battle it out with a bunch of your friends. Then this kid just rolls up and steals it. Shadow Rush inflicts damage on any kind of Pokemon without being affected by their types. Amount of damage doesn't vary with the dark Pokemon type, so it's easy to use. Yes. The decision they made with Shadow Rush is that it is typeless. If you try talking to anyone in Dual Square, there's only one answer. It's time to duel with Ryder Leba. Leba. As much as I would love it to be the Oddish to have a Vileplume, it is actually the Skiploom in this combo. So we will start it off as we always do, murdering the inconsequential one and focusing on the survivor eventually. Dust talks. Oh. Uh-oh. Oof, okay. Alright. We are going to try and focus down the Dust Talks first. Almost 2 bars down on Quilava already. This rate is not consistent. The early Pokemon you get do heal their hearts at a significantly faster rate than others. Oh, there goes Espeon. There goes a nerf to returns damage. Honestly, we'll double up on the Shadow Pokemon. If they go into Hyper Mode, I'll just use one of them to kill the Dustox at least. We will double up just in case they do go into Hyper Mode. Bonk. Farewell, Dustox. Oh boy, yet another Pokemon that has sleep moves. At least he hit the one that already went. Oh, good. Yeah, later Pokemon, oh my god, they heal so slowly. I'm thinking of 3 in particular. They heal tremendously slowly. I mean, for good reason. It makes sense that they heal slowly. But oof, it's rough. It can probably survive both, assuming that we don't go into Hyper Mode. Yeah. I don't think Skiploom's catch rate is that worrisome. I'm trying to think of what I want to use, like, because like right now I'm still in, like just catch them and use them until, you know, you have more than 6 and heal as many hearts as you can mode. But I am curious. Why don't we just huck one in for fun? See if it happens. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm kind of just in the mode of like, oh, just use whatever and heal as many hearts as possible. I'm trying to think of like, what do I want to use once they're purified? Definitely not Skiploom. Sorry, Skiploom. Probably Typhlosion, honestly. There's a couple Pokemon I'm thinking of later in the game that it would be very useful to have a fire type to deal with them. I don't know. Alright. Well, goodbye, Makuhita. You did good, kid. I suppose. We will be going to Noctowl. Assuming Quilava doesn't go into Hyper Mode. Never mind, he did! I'm okay with it. We're just chilling. We're mad chilling. This is kind of the game. We don't have to really worry about battles being too difficult to risk it until a little bit later. Alright. this infinite war against Skiploom, our most powerful foe yet. I'm trying to remember who else is in the square. I think Mischievous is in this square. And then, who's the last one? Honestly, I'm okay with this chain. We're getting real progress on Quilava's Heart. Already down to the last 2 bars. Oh, Insomnia. Oh, Noctowl's on Team Insomnia. That's a little reference to my playing of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Which, just because I'm starting another Pokemon game, doesn't mean I will abandon. I plan on going back to it. I also plan on going back to Slime Rancher. I just noticed that I was kind of in a kind of dance of doing, I was kind of in a dance of doing like Overwatch practice and then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, then Overwatch practice and then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So I thought I'd introduce another game that's like story-based, happens to be Pokemon. I was gonna do Pikmin. I don't know, I was just kind of in the mood for Coliseum. A friend of mine played Coliseum recently, so now they played XD. They played XD recently, and so I'm like, I'm gonna play Coliseum because it's the one I own. We will call both. We're getting close to the point where if they go into hyper mode, I might just say screw it and risk the crit. But we'll see. Again, I'm not super bothered by spending some time on this battle while we whittle down our... Ooh, we got Dig! Alright. Okay, Noctowl is the first one to make a move. Let's go, Noctowl. Bam! That's probably good enough. That is probably good enough. We will use the Great Ball. Boink. And we will swap the Great Ball. And we will call. Okay. Do we get it? We do! So even though we didn't get to call Quilava out, he will start the next fight in hyper mode unless we heal at the station, which I think we will anyway, just because we lost Espeon. But even so, I mean, he's almost done, legit. Like, he's like got 1.5 bars left, I think. It's an incredible battle. I simply love strong guys. Oh, yet another person to really come on to us, huh? I'll always be here for you, honey. Who's the 5th one? I know Mischievous is one of them. Who else is in that battle square? We got Noctowl, we got Skiploom, we got Flaffy. Is it Ledian? Could be Ledian. I don't remember it being particularly exciting. Okay. Yeah, oh, he still is in hyper mode. Okay, cool. I didn't remember. But yeah, so he's almost there. He's got Smokescreen and Dig. I think he gets Flame Wheel, or maybe he gets that after he gets purified. We got Hypnosis on... Yeah, it's 60 in this game. I can't believe he landed 3 in a row. And we got Flaffy. How's his heart? Oh, it's about halfway. Okay. We'll probably fill out Quilava and then swap him for Makuhita, and once Makuhita's done, we'll probably box Makuhita. Do you fight? Time for it, and time for that too. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. Oh. Another victim to society's, gender-conforming ways. Somebody teach this man to cry. I know what to do. I'll go ask Pyrites. I'll go to mommy. I know what to do. Okay. Alright. Do you fight me? Aye-yee! This crevasse runs deep. Can't even see the bottom. It's an old mining town. Okay. Thank you for the flavor text. Some of the random people walking around are people that you can battle. Like, I think this kid right here will fight us. Battle, so much fun. Pokemon battles for everyone. Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. You are shorter than I am, Lon. Again, it's just so close to a real name. I think it's the Slugma. Azurill, you poor little baby. You are about to get destroyed. I am sorry. Slugma? What's that Pokemon? God, the internet funny, haha. D's nuts. Obligatory joke. I am gonna just start rambling about things that I like, because it's on my mind. I adore pasta. I was thinking about it because I woke up at like 5 in the morning this morning because I fell asleep earlier than I meant to, so I just kind of woke up and I was like, well, it's not time for me to be up, but here I am. We are going to risk hyper mode to kill the Azurill because the Azurill does no damage to us anyway. There we go. Could probably just return because return got nerfed a little bit in damage because we let our Espeon die, which is unfortunate. Anyway, pasta. I woke up super early, so I was like, I'm hungry. And I went downstairs to look, and we had 2 big old containers of different kinds of pasta that we had made recently as leftovers. And I don't know, I just think about it. I didn't actually have any because it was too early for me to want them. Ouch. Oh god, okay, bye Espeon. Unless it's 5 damage? Oh, okay, bye Espeon. I guess we will not return. And there goes another tick of returns damage. Gosh dang it. Okay. I think we will just Umbreon because there are 2 Pokemon out. We can probably bite here safely. And then just continue to Shadow Rush the Igglybuff. Yeah, I don't care if he goes into Hyper Mode, that's fine. Because again, I don't think Igglybuff's gonna really do much to us. Ooh, okay, don't Shadow Rush, please. Thank you. A little bit more than I expected. But I don't know, it's just on my mind because we have 2 giant containers of pasta, and they're 2 different kinds of pasta. So it's not like it's just not spaghetti. It's we have this yummy cheeseburger pasta that we make, and we use rotini noodles this time. We usually use macaroni, but we used rotini, and it's very good. It catches the sauce very well. But it's like you know, there's ground beef and there's the pasta and there's like the sauce and the spices and onion, and it's like I guess it's the flavor that Hamburger Helper is supposed to be, but actually good, and has like the cheeseburgery flavors to it. And then we also have this other one that uses marinara and Alfredo mixed together sauce. I don't know if there's like a specific name for that, but it's real good. It's real good. Use it. Sausage. Delicious. But I also like spaghetti, and I like ramen, and I like macaroni and cheese. And I like the pastaroni stuff, like the, you know, single box dinners. I just really like pasta of pretty much all kinds. Yep, there's Flame Wheel. Nice. Okay. I don't know what we lose Shadow Rush for then, for Quilava. I don't know if it's another fire move, if it's like Fire Spin or something, or if it's like another status thing. I know for Bayleaf, I think you lose it for Synthesis. That sounded real juicy. The sounds in this game are a little interesting, I think. They're not bad, but okay. I think Quilava is like 1 more hyper mode away, honestly. Chomp. Goodbye, Swablu. Oh, is it Swablu? Because there is a Shadow Swablu in this game. I wonder if that's the 5th one that I'm thinking of instead of the Ledian. Ledian might be later. But Quilava's almost done. We will launch this freaking Iggly buff. Yeah, Quilava will be done pretty much as soon as we send him out in the next fight. Chomp. Or he might be done right now if he goes in hyper mode. We'll give him a chance to go into hyper mode. Okay. He will not, but that's okay. We don't need him to. Alrighty. So Quilava's basically ready to be purified. We do not have a means to do that yet, but it's nice to have him ready. I hope you like my show, but now it's time for me to go. He's a poet and he didn't even know that he was one. Okay, everyone, we've all had our fun. Until next week, farewell. Okay. Interesting. We did lose Espeon again, so we are gonna run over here and heal again. Unforge. Let's take a look at who we got so far. We've got Skiploom and Slugma and Quilava, who's almost done. And we got Makuhita and Noctowl and Flaffy. And we're about to get 2 more. So we're going to go finish off that dual square. And then I think we will progress the story. But we'll be done with Quilava, basically. I think we'll keep him in the party because I think I want to use him going forward. Because I always, again, as a kid, I always did the green fight. So I always had Bayleaf instead. So I think it'll be cool to have a Typhlosion. Which, if we keep using him, we might just get off the bat. Like, as long as we get 6 levels worth of battles with him, by the time he's purified, he'll just jump to 36 and be evolved. I think that will be cool if we continue to use him. Bandana Guy Divil. Divil. Oh, it's Quagsire. Oh, that's even better than I thought. Yeah, Quagsire's crazy in this game. Because it's double battles, and he gets 2 extremely powerful double battle moves. Yes, we must get the Quag. We must acquire the Quag. We don't really need to Shadow Rush anymore, because he's not quite empty. You can see there's a teeny tiny sliver, but if we send him out one more time, it's fine. I think we will dig. Because I would Flame Wheel, but obviously they're water type. Okay. Just gauging the damage there. We can double up on this Psyduck next. Ah, that's gonna make our move do nothing. Okay. Is Psyduck Psychic type yet? I feel like no, right? Just pure water until he evolves? He just can have psychic moves. Yeah. Okay, so Dig should finish him off. And then we can focus on the Quag. We can focus... Oh, that did not finish him off. It's okay. Ouch. We'll just use Flame Wheel on him and start... Oh. Yep, this is one of the reasons why Quagsire is so good. Ow. Okay. I get it, you're buff. We are going to swap him out because of that. We'll go Makuhita. Confusion will do a heck ton, but we'll hopefully kill him before we find out. Kill the Psyduck, I mean. Bonk. We'll test out how much... we'll probably use Confusion again just because we know it shouldn't do much against Amnesia. We can test out how much Shadow Rush will do. Oh my god. Poor Espeon. Just getting beat to hell out here. Alright, let's see how little this does. Bonk. Yep, just a little baby amount. Oh, wham bam slam. And there he goes. Goodbye, Espeon. God dang. Oh no, I should probably just teach him frustration at this point. We can bite here. We'll just call. Makuhita's pretty close to done. Chomp. Oh, right, it's special. I forgot. Oh, but you know, I'll take a flinch. I think we'll just keep doing that and bank on the flinch chance. And there comes the slam. And welcome to the jam. But Umbreon's built like a freaking tank, so it don't do jack diddly doodle. Take another call. Get him below 2 bars, which should unlock his third move, I think. Chomp. We're pretty close to the point where we could. I think I'll do one more bite. Because even if it's a... Or no, if it's a crit, it'll bypass. Yeah, we'll go for it here. Because if I crit on bite, it's a special attack, and doing double damage from what it's been doing isn't much. But if you crit, it also bypasses stat changes, so it will also bypass his. We'll swap him out so he doesn't die. It'll also bypass his amnesia, which will do even more damage and possibly kill him from this range. And since Quagsire is significantly strong, yay! I would rather just go for it than risk having to start the fight over. Wow! Wee! Once we finish Makuhita, I think I'll just swap him out for Quagsire immediately, because Quagsire's so good. Quagsire's so good. You're way tough. We've got to battle again. Maybe later, dog. I gotta heal my freaking cat again. We've gotta cram my freaking psychic cat into the heal box again. Who else is in the party? Noctowl, Flaffy. Yeah, we'll finish off Makuhita, and then we'll swap him out for Quagsire. And then we'll go do plot stuff. I swear, they put the hotel there to trick you. Because there's no Pokemon Center, it's just the hotel and then the Coliseum. But the Coliseum has a free heal station. But if you just follow the plot and never go to the Coliseum until they tell you to, you won't know that until later, which is just mean. So you'll just be paying 100 money every time you want to heal. So if this is Mischievous, we can honestly preemptively swap Umbreon in, because I'm pretty sure it knows Shadow Ball. We'll start with Quilava, which should finish off his heart, and then I'll just swap him to Makuhita, and we'll go from there. Kia-ha-ha-ha! You're looking for the battle with me? That's too funny. Come at me as if your life depended on it, buckaroo. Ryder Vant. I could believe it. I feel like I could believe Vant. If someone was like, oh yeah, my name's Vant, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I think that's close enough. I think Lawn is up there too. Alright, Quilava is officially Dunyan Rings. He is A.O. good. We will leave Skitty up, actually, I think, because it's not going to do anything. We'll go switch to Makuhita. I'm going to risk a bite right out the gate, but that's because I don't think even with it being super effective that it'll do much damage. Or do enough to kill anyway. don't do it on Brion. Thank you. Thank you. Chomp. Yeah. Umbreon is built for longevity, not for battle strength. What was I doing? I need to pull this up. There we go. Nope, that is not refreshed. Hello? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to pull up my... Why is it showing as... I can see Nishi. She has chatted on my OBS, but on my Twitch, where you would presumably think it's even more up to date, it is not at all showing that. My alerts haven't been working, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything like a follow, but now I don't know if I am still, because it's not even showing my up-to-date chat. But whatever, I'll check in a bit. If you have followed, I will get to you, I promise. Preemptive appreciation. We'll use Shadow Rush, because honestly I kind of want him to go into hyper mode. Oh, wow, that did a lot more damage than I expected it to. Oh, is it just because it... I don't know. My stream manager is being stupid. I'll just pull it up on my computer later. But anyone who is watching, thank you, even though Twitch is not letting me see who it is or how many. Honestly, Mischievous is in range at this point. We can just start hucking Great Balls. And by that I mean the same Great Ball over and over again. We are going to go ahead and... Words. Words, please come back to my brain. Oh, rip. That makes sense, actually, because I think Mischievous is... They really messed up. Oh, there goes Makuhita. Bye-bye. They really kind of goofed up on the whole new types thing in Gen 2. I think Mischievous in the original Gen 2 games was, like, super late game, possibly even post-game, if I remember correctly. So I think it makes sense if her catch rate is kind of low. I don't really have anything that can damage it besides Shadow Rush, which might kill, and Bite, which I think will kill. So we'll play this game again. We're just in that perfect range of, like, not quite... Oh, you know what? Let's throw Hypnosis at it. Oh, shit, I forgot to... Oh, crap. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Welp. I made this a little bit harder for myself than it should be. Shadow Rush is physical, I think, so maybe if we just tank a few more growls. Yeah, oops. Dang it. Dang it. How much does... I feel like Snatch might not kill? Wait, what? Does Snatch hit both? Am I stupid? What does Snatch do? Am I mixing it up with Thief? Does Snatch not actually deal damage? It does not deal damage. It steals... Okay, I did mix it up with Thief. That is my bad. Huh. Okay, well, I'll start punching Skitty, I guess. And we'll go for Hypnosis again. Yeah, I'm glad you're using Shadow Rush, actually. Please use it a little bit more. Alright, Noctowl. Yes, okay, we have engineered the best possible situation out of our goof up of the glitch. I might honestly buy 2 Great Balls in case I goof it up again later. I was so ready to play this War of Attrition game again, and then I goofed it real hard. It's okay. All right. We've got 4 chances, and this isn't one that we can't refight, so it's fine. It'll be a little bit annoying to refight it, but it's fine. But we don't have to. Never ever punished. Never punished once in my life. Snapped out of confusion. Gonna kill a skitty. Never mind, I didn't. Oh, right, because Growl. Tickle? Was that Tickle? I didn't see. I was too busy bopping my head back and forth. Okay, so while this turn is going, I'm gonna pull up Twitch on my computer and see if maybe it will tell me more up-to-date information than channel. Mute myself. And then over here. Okay. Stream manager. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, I did not miss anything, which is good. I'm glad I did not goof it. I think it's just weird with the chat. That's okay. We will just keep smacking his Pokemon until they're down now that we have stolen his good one. So far, honestly, their Shadow Pokemon has pretty much just been their best Pokemon. But it'll get to a point where you're like, oh, I kind of wish the other one was a Shadow Pokemon. But the late game Shadow Pokemon are crazy. I'm thinking of like 5 in particular. They're kind of wild. Dun dun. We beat Fant. Alright, we beat the whole of Dual Circle. We stole all of their Pokemons. Snapped me right out of my hyper state. Call its name and go get fame, I guess. I hope my voice has not been cutting out. I've been trying to talk more into the microphone because on my last practice, there were times where I was like leaning so far away that I could not hear it upon rewatch, which I apologize retroactively for anybody who happened to be there for that. Oops. I am just a baby still learning. I can actually just scooch it a little bit. Okay, so we healed up. What have we got? Quilava's done, right? Yes. So Makuita, just since he's so close to being done anyway. Right? Yeah, it's almost done. Might as well finish him off, and before we switch over to other Pokemon, there will be plenty of opportunities for us to work on the Pokemon we actually want to keep. I've never used the Makuhita line in a Pokemon game. I don't know if I want to do like a Nuzlocke, but I might do a challenge of like play through a Pokemon game that I've played through before. I need to go buy Pokeballs again. Play through a Pokemon game I've played through before, but like challenge myself to only use Pokemon I like never ever use. I feel like that could be fun. I feel like that's like a lot of the appeal for certain people of Nuzlocke, right? It just forces you to play mons that aren't like the same 10 that you always play with. I might try to do it with this game, honestly, but I haven't played this game enough to have like a set, like, these are the ones I always do. Alright, we're gonna buy like 3 of these, give myself a couple buffers to not mess up the glitch. Alright, thank you. Goodbye. Please do not tell me to explain why I need these. I am not stealing Pokemon. You're being crazy. Who are you even talking about? I recently started playing that that mobile game, the Genshin Impact 2. The only game they've made that doesn't have Impact in the name, I guess. The train one. You know. Where am I going? I forget what I need to do to... Oh, I think I need to go to the police. Which I think is here? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Ow, 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 ow! I'm sorry, Chief, but there's trouble afoot. You see, Chief? Use strange Pokemon. Wait, I thought Rui was the only one that could see the auras. I thought that was the whole point of her getting kidnapped and the only reason I have her in my party. Why do you mean other people have been reporting it? You're not the chief. It's so I'm over here, the only other police in the entire world. That story isn't new. I don't give a shit about it. You're such a kidder. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well, my name's Shirls. So close. You two travelers, you better believe your bottom buttocks about it. Whether you are or not, okay, I'm glad that choice mattered. Descended into a state of lawless chaos, being that there are only 2 police officers and I am glued to my chair. Okay. I'm the law around here. The only law. I am the only member of the police. I forget what I was saying before. Head empty, no thoughts. Hello. Can I talk to you? No? Okay. Door is locked. Berries. Hey, it's Trudley and Folly. Not you two again. You have to promise not to tell Mirabee we're hiding out here. We can't go back. That's funny. Alright, bye. What, did I need to talk to them actually again? Hold on. As soon as possible. I think I need to go to Duking's house. Because I think my current mission is literally just Rui's like, there's a secret in this town. Let's investigate. This is not the right place. I think Duking is over here. It's on the other side. That's... Is it this? Or is this the fortune lady? There it is. There's Duking. Big old Galook being like, no talk me, Angie. The name's Duking. Run the Coliseum. Oh, she, the Coliseum's receptionist. I'm the lookout. Nobody's supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookcase, okay? There's a button on the bookcase. Alright, see you later, kid. That's why, Marcia, we've got to somehow snag them from those criminals. Wah! Little brother's supposed to be on lookout. Haha. He is. He sure looked. He looked at me as I walked right the fuck past him. I want to play house. Me too. Marcia? Or Marcia? I don't know. I'm sorry, we're busy. Okay. Well, goodbye. I think yep, here we go. Duke King, how much more are you gonna take from Mirror B and his stooges? They're using you and the Coliseum. What's the matter for you, huh? Oh snap, he's getting serious. Tch. So you just clam up. I've lost faith in you. Harumph. Well, thank you, exposition child. What's up? Okay, bye. So I think now we go to the Coliseum. Am I healed up? I am, okay. Man, my brain really does just, as soon as it leaves my head, I'm just like, all right, we'll never need that again. I had a brain blast. I was talking about the gacha game. Yeah, it picked a server for me, and it picked Europe. So by the time I unlocked the ability to have friends, and I wanted to add my buddy who plays this game too, I realized that it picked Europe for me, and now I have to start the whole game over again. Hooray! I just wanted to vent about that a little bit. I didn't get in here in time to make the registration. For the rumors, if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like Kale did. Oh, sheesh, I have to keep that a secret. Why is it a secret? I do not understand you people. You say it's a secret, but then you all talk about it as if everybody's supposed to know. Okay, that's easy. We have properly hit all of the event triggers that we need to go talk to Kale so we can fight him and steal his adorable Pokemons. Which also gives us a lead that we are going to fight the Coliseum after this. Also, I was planning on streaming yesterday, but I just didn't have the energy for it, so I'm streaming today, but I'm also streaming again later today, because it's Sunday, I have Overwatch practice, and I stream every single practice that we do. So I will be doing that as well tonight. That one's scheduled though, so that one will be 8 p.m. to roughly 10 p.m. Eastern. You want to know if I have a weird Pokemon? Hehehehe. Fight me. Rogue Kale. Should have spelled your name K-A-L-E with that haircut, boyo. I wish it was the Ralts. I love Gardevoir, but not for the reason that the internet does. I just really like the Pokemon. I like psychic types. I've always been drawn to them in my games. I had a Kadabra in my original Red and Blue, and I really liked Ralts because it was super rare and psychics were so strong in the Gen 3. I like Espeon. Oh, we got Cross Chop, which would probably kill this fur in one hit, even though it's 33. Ow. I love the animation on some of these Pokemon. Like when Umbreon gets hit and he runs back, he does a little pitter patter with his feet to like, okay, let me just make sure I'm standing properly. I should use Espeon a little more. He's a little under-leveled. Makuhita is in hyper mode. I'm gonna... he's not that under-leveled, actually. I was worried that he was, like, not being used as much. We're gonna kill the Seedot, and we're gonna call the Makuhita. Almost done with Makuhita, and then he can live in the box forever. Oh, the quick attack animation. Nom. He spins on his little bottom. What a little baby. What an adorable little guy. I used to think Or I got confused when I was a kid. Let's work on Flaffy a little bit. I got confused when I was a little kid because I played Pokemon Stadium on the N64, which I should stream sometime. It's a fun game. I have to get a replacement N64 before I can do that, though. But the animation for strength, it's a reference to the way you can move. Oh my god. That is literally just the N64 Pokemon Stadium model for Machop. Now that I think about it, is that the Pokemon Stadium 2 model for Furret? Did they just use the N64 models for this game, aside from Gen 3? Interesting. I am going to swap to Espeon to kill you. Huh. I did not notice that before. Brain words. Uh-oh. My headphones died. It should not affect your guys' audio, but I am gonna look around for my little cable. This one, right? I can unplug? Yeah. So unplug my mouse a little bit. Get this cable in. And then... couldn't get through the stream without one more minor technical difficulty, could I? Okay, there we go. Anyway, about Pokemon Stadium. What was it about Pokemon Stadium that I was talking about? Oh, yeah, strength. So, I got confused when I was a kid. It's a reference to the way you can move boulders with strength, but I was too stupid to understand that. The animation for strength is a giant rock lifts up from behind the Pokemon and then comes crashing down on the enemy. And that is extremely similar to both Rock Throw and Rock Slide's animation. So like my brain, when I saw the animation, if I didn't read the word properly, I would think it's a rock move, and then it just wouldn't be. It would, because it was normal. It would be like not super effective on birds and stuff. It was, I don't know. I was just adventures of being an idiot child. All right, this should not kill. Punk. Nor should the Shadow Rush, assuming it doesn't go into hyper mode. The fucking prance. Yeah, that's definitely the N64 Pokemon Stadium 2 model for it. I remember because there's a mini game. There's a cool little side area in both Stadium games. Where you can play a bunch of mini games, and there's a Furret one that's really cute. You have to knock Pokeballs into your own goal, but you can only pop up like Whack-A-Mole. It's very, very adorable. Pokeballs. Nope, we're using a Great Ball. And these are my extra lives, so I am going to keep using the glitch, even though I technically don't need to yet. I'll throw out Reflect, for sure, why not? Oh, nice, first try. I was looking away. We got the Furret. Very cute. I will not use it. My shadow Pokemon. No, not my little Furret. Not my little ferret. Bah! That was it. A lying Mirror Bee. Came up with that fancy, tough-sounding name, Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. Don't you talk smack. Don't you dare talk smack on Furret. I'll kill you. Don't be played for a sucker. That's about all they'll give you if you win at the Coliseum. Shadow Pokemon? That's what it's called? A Shadow Pokemon? The thing that everybody's been calling it? Shadow Pokemon? Nope. Cutscene time. Ooh, evil music. I trust that things are going according to my evil plan. Master Nascour. Is that a portmanteau of the words nasty and scourge? That is... Wow. Okay. It's a very subtle name. I wonder if he's gonna end up being a bad guy. Already broken Duking Spirit. Oh no. Been giving away shadow Pokemon on the sly, and every single person in town's been talking about it, so everybody knows what's going on. The others appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan. I've beaten this game a couple times. I still don't really fully understand what the plan is. Is it like a Mewtwo style plan of like trying to create a super Pokemon to take over the world with, or because it's not like they're using, like they are using shadow Pokemon themselves, but they're distributing them to everybody. So it's not like we will have these super powerful shadow Pokemon and no one else will. It's like, no, everybody else will too. I don't know. I don't understand what their plan is at all. I don't know if they have a plan. That's okay though, because I like this game anyway. Should I make my return to the cave? Yeah, Mirabee just lives in a cave like a goblin. Did you see that? They were talking to Nascour. I guess there's no choice. Battle participation in the Colosseum. Yep, it's time to go fight in the Colosseum. Just like the name of the game. I might bench Makuhita early, honestly. Start working on... Yeah, he's so close. I'll finish Makuhita off stream or something. So that when we get to the point where we can purify him too, but oh. Bomp. Someone, there's trouble. Help. Alright, bye. Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you want? Okay, bye. I forgot about this part. Ow, wow, wow, wow. Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped off one of the gears. Oh yeah, nobody ever says stole in this game. The localization always says ripped off. Like, we even turned in that truck we ripped off, or, oh, someone ripped off this gear. Oh, they're gonna rip off this thing. Like, they don't ever say stole. Are you alright? Only thing bruised is my pride and my ribs. Silva Duking's trusted lieutenant? Oh my god, it's almost like they were having a falling out. Yeah, sure. Tell me what your problem is, man. The Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. Gotta find the gear. Now, you might think that the gear is in the outskirts stand, because we saw a gear there, but it's wrong. You're wrong. It's in the construction site. Literally just to give a reason for the construction site to exist, I guess. I'm looking at the time. I think I have time to do the Colosseum. I think we'll finish it off for today with the Colosseum, and then I will be back later tonight to stream some Overwatch 2. There it is. Put this giant rusted gear in my pocket. Goodbye. Is there... No, okay. I thought there was an item. But there was not an item. Back to Pyrite Town. Yeah, this game has some very JRPG fetch questy stuff. It's just kind of smack dab in the middle randomly. But I guess Pokemon does too. On occasion, Pokemon's just like, go take this to this person. Just because, in the middle of your journey. Terribly sorry. Ba 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 ba. Yup. This is an outrage. You can tell by how loudly I'm talking. Can't blame a man for beating the shit out of me and stealing something vital for the town. I guess. You people. That's the gear. What amazing luck. Yeah, I went to one of the 3 other places in this world. Alright. One of the gears is missing. Use the gear. Yep, that just fit in my pocket. 30 long years of cranking gears. Oh yeah. Yep, so that single rusted, what appears to be a windmill, except it's powered by gears on the inside, which would require electricity. Powers the entire freaking town, I guess. No, I guess wind could spin the gears, and then... But the windmill should spin, regardless. It's just the gears on the inside that wouldn't spin. It would just be the first couple of gears that would spin and not generate power, I guess. I'm... Like, why would he have to... Never mind, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop trying to analyze this one stinky little scene. Blah, 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 I gotta go fight the Coliseum. Okay, so... We are going to fight a gauntlet of trainers, so I am going to swap Quagsire in because it's a good opportunity to get a good chunk of shadow juice down. We could use Mischievous as well, but I don't really... Yeah, I think this is fine. This is fine for now. We'll stick with this and deal with the rest later. Alright. Ooh, I should save. Yep, we're gonna save over whatever that account was. From my childhood. Some edgy name, I'm sure. I didn't read it. Okay. Power's been turned back on. Alright, we'll fight in the Coliseum. And then I'll call it for now, and I'll be back later. Enjoy this time away from Rui. There are no shadow Pokemon to catch in the Coliseum battles. So she gets to stay behind. Hawks. But, like, not the Hawks you're thinking of. Okay. Barboach and Sandshrew. I've got a yawn for you. Alright, Umbreon and Quaggin. We'll just smack around Barboach for a while, I suppose. Nice. I forgot Poison Sting is in Sandshrews Learn Set. It's such a weird thing for him to know how to do. Like, he's not even based off of, like, a hedgehog. He's based off a shrew. Which I don't think have any connections to the idea of poison. I think we get Amnesia first for Quagsire. Which I'm okay with in general. Water gun. Bonk. My special defense is too high for you, boy. These little pobs. These little like, oh, shuffle my little pobs around. We'll kill the Barboach, and we'll just start trying to smack the Sandshrew around, see if we go into hyper mode again or not. If I remember correctly, we learned Surf pretty quick on Quagsire. It might be the second move he learns. Could be wrong, though. Bonk. Ouch. And ouch. And now we just mash the A button until the enemy has fallen. Get bonked, kiddo. I love the way he little flaps his little arms. Yeah, that is also the N64 model for Sandshrew. Bum bum. We have defeated Hawks. Hawks. I don't know how to pronounce these names. They're not quite names. Battle 2. Tissler, there they are. I knew they existed. Freaking Tissler. That's a name and a half. Natu and Metatite. Look at him bobbing his head around like he ain't got nothing going on. We will focus on Natu because Bite is super effective on Natu and is only neutral on Metatite. Oh, what type is his hidden power, I wonder? Not water, ground, rock, grass, electric. I think those are the only ones they wouldn't be, based on it being neutral. Fire, it wouldn't be fire either. Chomp. Is that all of them? I don't know. I don't remember. It is fighting or bug. Right? What else is Dark weak to? Fairy, but that's not a thing yet. It's just fighting and bug. I guess it would make sense if it was fighting, because he's fighting, but it could very well be bug. Ow. Please stop doing that. Alrighty, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tissler. I hope somebody gives you a better name. Someone take this person to the name raider. Dun dun. Also, what is a chaser? Like, what is that type of person? Like, we've seen Bandana Guy and Roller Skate Boy, but what is a chaser? What do they chase? Vilch. Ooh, I like this song. Electrike and Cacnea. Probably should focus down Cacnea so it doesn't kill our Quagsire. Bleep. Oh yeah, I like this music. There we go. Another hyper mode in the bank. This will do an absurd amount of damage to Quagsire. Probably the most damage you've ever seen Absorb do to anyone. I think think we'll just switch to Espeon to just increase our damage up, but... And I'm okay with Quagsire going down as long as we can chunk down the, you know, heart gauge a little bit. Because we are absolutely not in danger of losing this fight. Oh yeah, and the AI is dumb. I was right, we do get Amnesia first. I think we get Surf second, honestly, which is going to be a huge benefit. Obviously not fantastic in this particular matchup, but whatever, you know. Okay, I'm okay with this. Keep up the hyper modes, let's go. As long as the Cacnea is just going to be really dumb about what moves it picks. We'll kill it in this round, and then... I think Electrike's about to go +6, but... if it goes +6 and then uses Thunder Shock, I'm really not worried. Vulpix, yay! That is also the N64 model. Not the best Vulpix has ever looked, but man, I love Ninetales. My favorite Pokemon. We are going to go ahead and just start honing in on this Electrike now that he is plus, I think, 4 or 5. A Patooey. Yep, there's 5 or 6 right there. If we don't go into hyper mode, this guy's just gonna die with a... Okay, we do go into hyper mode. He might still just die, because I think Espeon's faster. Very epic and based strategy for your Electrike, my guy. It's a shame he will never get to use that +6 tackle you wanted. Ow! I just hit my shin. Owie. This is a good song. Hyper mode? Can we get some hyper modes in the Quag? Yeah, let's go. And these are the chains I wanted to knock this Shadow Gauge down, get that Surf going. The lag attack. Yeah, I think we will just finish this off. We do have a whole nother fight after this to get through. And I am getting hungry. We beat Bandana Guy Vilch. They also very highly misrepresent the Colosseums here. You fight this as part of the story, but if you ever try to refight these Colosseums, they're like 40s and 50s, I think. Mirez. I'm not wearing a shirt, I just painted this on my body. He's got a baggin' and a goldfish. But we've got an Umby and a Quag. I think... Yeah, I think we just focus the bag on, right? Horn attack. The most descriptive move. Aw, boo, you suck. Ah, you burnt him and you made him all mad. We'll go ahead and finish off the Quagsire, or finish off the Bagon. Call our Quagsire. Only 2 bars left for Quagsire. I'm happy with this progress, honestly. We'll probably have him ready to go before we get to a gate village. So I think we have like a whole dungeon to get through after this. Magnemite is steel type in this game. Ouch. Oof. Magnemite doesn't really pose any kind of threat right now. I guess he could with Sonic Boom, but at this level Sonic Boom's not really a big deal. God, Peck's sound effect is just so juicy. It's just so, like, crunchy. Ugh. We'll keep going with this. Let's switch, actually. Get Espeon out here, do some more damage per hit. Ba-ba-da. There he goes. I always like the Magnemite line. Oh, Quagsire might go down here. Yep, there he goes. 07s for Quag. Got through a good chunk of him. Quilava's done. We'll go through Flaffy. Ba-da! We'll just start Shadow Rushing. I think we get Thundershock next for Flaffy. That'll be nice. Every time I see Surf, I just think about the announcer from Pokemon Stadium. So almost every time you use Surf, he goes, "Ride that Surf!" Bonk. Fare thee well, Goldeen. I knew you once. Delibird. We'll keep focusing down the Delibird. The Delibird slot. Wholly unconcerned with whatever Magnemite's doing. Ow! That did more damage than I thought it would. I feel like he's missed half of those. Knock out this Delibird, call our Flaffy. Be gone. Oh, that's an ominous amount of XP. Have any of you seen the little shorts that Pokemon has been producing on the sly? I only ever saw them on this one YouTube channel that like owned by the Pokemon Company. I don't know if it's straight up just like the Pokemon Company's YouTube channel or if it's something else. I didn't look at it, but I saw one that was like a spooky one, and she turned into a Gengar and got self-confidence, and it was really well done. I was surprised. I didn't hear anyone talking about it online until I actually saw one. So I was like, whoa, This is like surprisingly low-key. But they're really cool. I need to go back and watch more of them. But they're all like little shorts. Kind of reminiscent of like the shorts that would be on some of the movies, DVDs. But like their modern animation style. Kind of similar style that one music video they did for Gotcha. And with this, Magnamite goes down. Goodbye. And we have defeated the challenge. And the semi-final music goes significantly harder than the finals. Where there's virtually no music except a little like dun 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 dun. You're some kind of strong. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Congratulations! Oh, we got like $5,000 and a TM. Okay. So I think they come get us when we leave, which is nice. Next time, I'm looking at what this TM is. Toxic. Oh, that's a good one. I think Umbreon can learn Toxic. It's a. Oh, hello. Hi, Rui. Okay. So in between, I'll just knock out the rest of Makuhita. I'll probably just refight one of the trainers in the battle square, and that'll be that. I'll do it between now and Agate Village. I don't think I'll do it between next time, because next time we are going to walk outside and we are going to be whisked away to our first proper like dungeon of the game with lots and lots and lots of fights to do. So we will probably finish off both Flaffy and Quagsire at least during that. And it will be after that point that we learn how to purify shadow Pokemons. So look forward to that. That'll be fun. Let me just transition us. Oh, this mouse is unplugged, I forgot. This one, hello. So yeah, I'll be playing this game. I'll jump back over to Mystery Dungeon, and obviously I'll continue to stream our Overwatch practices, so there will be some built-in variety. Speaking of practice, that will be streamed today, Sunday, at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, around that time-ish. So I hope to see some people there. That will be nice. And I'll try to bounce around between some of the games I play. I'll probably bring Slime Rancher back occasionally. Now that I got my console, playing on a console setup like properly working the way it should be, I can play all sorts of console games. So I will definitely be looking into that. I don't know how many like big games I'll be doing at once, because I feel like I'll just never finish them if I do too many in a row. So I think for now we'll focus on the Pokemon games we've started, and then maybe some Minecraft, maybe some Slime Rancher in between, some more open-ended stuff, and then as we finish some of our games like Mystery Dungeon and Coliseum, we'll replace them with new games. Like could play some Final Fantasy games, or we could play some like Dark Souls games, or something. I don't know. If you ever have suggestions, feel free to voice them, and if I happen to own the games, I will probably play them. Because that's the whole point of this channel, is to just play games and share experiences and hang out and chit-chat while games are happening. So thank you, everybody who came by. And thank you to everybody who watches this after the fact. Little reminder that I do pull all of the VODs from Twitch and upload them to YouTube, raw, unedited, exactly as they were on Twitch. Because I know that my Twitch just deletes the VODs after like a week. So if you ever wanted to watch like the series of a game over, I will have all of those available. It is linked on my page, and vice versa. At some point, I don't know, for series, once I finish one, I might edit it down to like a more digestible video, but I don't know. That depends on if I feel like doing that or not, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's all I had. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay tuned for more Pokemans and Overwatch. And we did get a Minecraft server going. I've yet to be able to connect to it, but once that is connected, I'm sure me and my friends will be playing that as well. So yeah, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye for now. I will see you again later tonight, in like 4 hours. A little double trouble. Okay, bye-bye.